not live yet. Hold on, here we go. You're perfect. Perfect. Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrixlord212, and I'm with Yvette. What's up, Yvette?
Hey, everyone.
So, I have to ask you, we had that big announcement with Christopher Eccleston returning as the Doctor, but for Big Finish. I think 12 audios. What's your reaction? Because I didn't really get that many.
The thing with Big Finish is I struggle. I have about 20 of them to listen to, but as you know, my time constraints are really difficult. So I've only listened to Blood of the Daleks, which I enjoyed, but I wasn't super excited about it. But I want to listen to some more and give it a go. I am super excited that Christopher Eccleston's stepping back into the Doctor Who role after everything that happened.
Yes, me too.
I've read his biography, which was fascinating. Highly recommend it to anyone. It's very interesting. I think there was wrongdoings on both sides, personally, you know. But from what he said in the article about doing some of the Comic-Cons and the fans, not just bringing Doctor Who stuff, but his own personal other stuff to sign, gave him such a confidence boost. It gave him, you know, a reason to want to come back to it. And the other thing I think Big Finish will have had to have produced stories he would like.
Right. So he's not just going to sign. Yeah.
Not woke crap, because I can't imagine Christopher Eccleston. He is a down-to-earth London bloke.
Yeah, he doesn't like the woke
a northern bloke. Sorry, he's a proper bloke, and I can't imagine him wanting to do woke crap. I think they're going to have promised him some really decent stories. Well, I'm hoping that's my opinion.
We can only hope. I was ecstatic, and the thing is, I had to work very soon after the news broke, so I couldn't really revel and enjoy it and really do casts on it. And everybody's like, "Oh man, you're not going to do Real Whovians cast," because I would have did like 10 in a day, you know. But I had to work, and then I had to work tonight, and you know, so we got some podcasts in before midnight, which was nice, and we just did another one. So I got your reaction, but let me ask you a question. Is it possible that people don't like Christopher Eccleston like some people, or like why would anybody be upset by that?
I think maybe the whole issue with him leaving, if you don't know the whole story, you're going to take an opinion on what someone's told you, perhaps.
But I would think him returning as the Doctor is like moving mountains. Like it happens. People should be ecstatic. There should be not one person that's like upset about it.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I would think in a perfect world, I guess. I'm wearing thin. Well, here's the thing. Couldn't he
Big Finish as well?
Couldn't this open up the doors for him to return in the 60th anniversary special if there was one?
Yes, absolutely. Because if he's prepared to do this as the Doctor, then why wouldn't he appear in the 60th now?
There you go. That's it. That's it.
Are people saying he wouldn't? Okay, you're frozen. I hope everyone likes my Jurassic.
That's what I'm excited about.
Dalek.
I would happen out. I don't know. Why is the internet crapping out?
It's not friendly with you at the moment, is it?
God, please don't turn my internet off and Con Edison again to fix whatever. There's still trees everywhere, by the way.
Don't take this personally. There are major problems.
There are trees everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
Trees everywhere on the floor that they have to cut the power or internet or whatever, and then remove them and then put them back. Right.
Yeah. And it's not personal, and I know it feels personal. Especially, I saw your one about the game, and I'm gutted for you. I'm not a gamer myself, but I can imagine.
You know what it is? This is like a whole other dynamic for a whole other cast. I mean, ranting and raving. It's bad enough you have to wear the mask. It's bad enough you have to deal with all this other garbage. Then the things of power on and off. That's not like how you have a society where like, you know, you have the things with COVID, you had a thing with protesters, right? We even had protesters close by, right? I was going crazy, like no place is safe, right? Not that anything happened, but and then now a storm, and you have to still go to work with the mask. You have to still deal with the whole protesting thing, and then you have to deal with all your groceries might be going bad, and everything might. It's like, and then the internet pops in and out. It's like, how are you supposed to work from home if you wanted to anyway? You know, it's like, oh, so I'm just not happy. I'm not happy camper lately. I'm trying to be positive, but.
Oh no, honey. Hey, the donut episodes are going down well with everyone here.
I know, that's because of you, actually. I was like,
I know. Every time you mention me, someone sends me.
I got inspired, right? I got inspired. Well, I got to tell you a funny story. I know it's not related to Whovians guest, but I was rejected tonight.
Oh,
that's right. That's right. Matrixlord decided, after he got out of work, let me go into Dunkin' Donuts at 10 to close, which I'm always against people going in a store before you close. But stupid, right? I work in retail, so I'm like, whatever. So, of course, like, why the hell would I do that? But of course, there was no donuts left. So I went in there like, well, yeah, I guess we have to close because there's no food to serve. I'm like, that's fine. I should be walking in 10 minutes too anyway. So you almost had the donut lesson tonight. Almost. You'll have it tomorrow because I got a nice gift card. So you'll have it tomorrow.
And you will have a video tomorrow because I'm going shopping tomorrow, as promised. Get permission to film a bakery for you to show you what's
very nice
over here.
Nice. So
I'm not posting it on YouTube but I'll send it to you. And if it's not too shaky, by all means, you can put it up.
Oh no, I'm not going to put you. That's between us. I want to see it. But getting back to Doctor Who, so I'm like I'm like a child knowing that like he's coming back. I'm like excited. I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna do the 60th. Oh my god, he could appear in an episode. They could do more. How great would it be? How great would it be? Well, maybe it won't be great, but let's hear me out.
I know what you're gonna say.
I know you listen. I know that people are not fans of Jodie. I know that, but how great would it be if Christopher Eccleston's the Doctor with Jodie? Let's say in one of those pictures that Clyde was telling Rose Tyler about, like, he's on the Titanic and he was over here and over here. How great would it be if one of those adventures where the Ninth Doctor's taking a picture, that Jodie Whittaker's Doctor's with him solo? Now hear me out now. How about just do an episode without the damn companions? And just she's going through a lot in her head.
Well,
she's
they don't do anything anyway.
She's going through a lot in her head, and you know what? She doesn't announce herself as the Doctor, and she hangs out with the Ninth Doctor.
All right. First of all, Joe, I wish you were showrunner. Really do, because you have some amazing ideas because you have a fantastic brain, right? You can imagine all these wonderful things. You could fix the canon so easily. However, Chibnall, I can't stress this enough to you, and I have done it probably about 1,000 times. He hasn't got the brains in his head to pull anything like that off.
It would be a great episode if Jodie appears as a companion to the Ninth Doctor. Listen to me. And he just left Rose, and he's going on all these adventures, and he's going to go back to Rose to check on the Autons thing, right? And how great would it be is, like, he has to help her in her, like, whatever she's going through. Like, I put my friends in danger. She don't have to say that she's a doctor, whatever. And he talks to her and he convinces her, gives her motivation. And at the same time, he just went through a whole war. She knows it's him, and she motivates him. Why don't you just go find somebody and go travel with somebody? Like, it would be so cool to have them together. Like,
honestly, Joe, fantastic story. Showrunner, writer for the show. You'd be fantastic. But Chibnall and his lot haven't got ideas even close to what even I can think of, and yours are far better than mine.
You could even have it that her brain is switch cheesed, and she doesn't know she's the Doctor, and the Ninth Doctor rescues her on the Titanic or something, and is grabbing her hand and running around, and she has no idea that she's a Doctor or an alien or whatever, and she's just there.
Well, it could be the Ruth Doctor, because the Ruth Doctor doesn't seem to know who she is.
No, but I'm saying if Jodie, whatever happens, Jodie's just messed up and the brain she'll remember. And it'll be like being the companion to the Ninth Doctor. It'll be cool. Like, it'd be a cool thing to just, they're a one-off, and then he takes a picture with the Titanic, and it's like she's right there.
Right. I am with you in your thoughts. They'd make great stories. But unfortunately, again, what we actually have in reality, I don't think Christopher Eccleston appearing with Jodie Whittaker would do the fandom any good. I think it would just cause yet another rift, another horrendous amount of crap. But I can see him being in the 60th, definitely. That's my opinion again. I'm thrilled he's come back to Doctor Who. I'm thrilled for Big Finish fans. Absolutely thrilled for them. I know so many of them are super excited, and I've seen the messages. So, it's all good. I don't think there's anything negative about this at all. Right. I think, it's just Big Finish have worked hard to get in, obviously.
They should do a whole series. Let's just say she comes out of Revolution of the Daleks, which she is. But how about that?
You mean she gets look like that?
But yeah, right. But let's just say she gets hurt, though. Like I said, where she has amnesia, she has whatever, and she's not completely. She got like brain damage, whatever. She's not. She really knows she has regeneration energy, and it would be awesome for her to want to realize who she is by connecting with the past, connecting with companions of the past, like Tegan Javanka, and just Ace, and a whole and again, she doesn't have to be with with Yaz. It would be by herself. I would think, or she could be with Yaz. She could be trying to remember everything, find everything out. I think it would be awesome.
Again, they're all great pictures, Joe. I just don't think the current team could give a crap about any of this. And you know that.
We just need a deep storyline. Like the whole, you can't have two story arcs at the same time because people are going to choose one over the other. And they chose the Root Doctor as more important than the Timeless Child. And he wanted it the other way around.
The Timeless Child destroyed my show.
I know that. Me too. My show too. But I think he's trolling us. That's the whole point. I still feel he's trolling us.
There's trolling and there is destroying a fandom.
I think he said, I'm doing this. And they says, well, if you do this, you can't really do this. So you can make it like you're doing this, but you have to put it back the way it was when you leave so that way the next showrunner could go with it. And he's like, okay. I honestly think that he's trolling us. I don't think anything of the Morbius Doctors and anything of the Timeless Child or any of that stuff. In the end, we're going to find out that was all hullabaloo, nonsense, poppycock, whatever.
I genuinely hope you're right, Joe, but until it comes on the screen, it's staying in my personal black hole, and I don't want anything to do with it.
I know. Oh my God, I sound like Pamela Voorhees from Friday the 13th. Jesus. All right. So, thank you for your opinion. I appreciate it. I'm glad that I want to get everybody else's opinions. Listen, on the Whovians cast, it's not just people could come on here who've never been here before. I want to hear your opinion. It doesn't have to agree with mine. Anybody wants to come on, give me a ring if I'm not working. We could do it. It doesn't have to be long either.
Most mornings, Joe.
Yeah. See, here's the thing about me. I don't like to do podcasts that are like 4 hours. No. I could do like minutes. the only reason I'm saying that is because I don't have the time with working to do a 4-hour stream, nor would I want to. But I have. But I like these things where it's 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 40 minutes. Okay. Even if you're talking about an hour, but not hours, because I like to talk about different things.
We try not to go over 2 hours on any of ours.
Yeah.
Because literally the brain just stops listening.
Right. People don't want to sit, if they can watch a movie rather than us.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the way I feel.
I mean, we've got, do you mind if I plug?
Of course.
Well, we got, Friday night, we got the Panopticon 7, which is Anything Goes, test the panel. Oh my God, have they been testing us. It's been hilarious, Joe. But Saturday, we got a sci-fi special, Star Trek, the original series, and the first 6 movies. We've got to split it because there's just too much to do. So we'll be doing the next generation later on. But then after that, we're taking a break because we've been going again for 3 months. So
yes.
So we're going to be taking a couple of weeks break, coming up with some more ideas again. So
I've been on a break for a long time, so now it's my turn to get my butt in gear and do these podcasts that I've been neglecting my fans. So we're flooding the podcast now, and that's it. I'm flooding my channel with everybody's opinion on Doctor Who. And again, I welcome anybody to join. I would love to hear from different people. Dr. 50, I would love for him to be on here too, right? I liked his stuff when you tell me. Yeah.
The trouble
I subscribe to him.
The time difference. I'm the only one out of the group that starts work. I work in the wee hours of the morning, whereas everyone else gets up at a normal time when you're in bed or at work. So that's the unfortunate thing. But if you let them know on a day off,
you know what it is too? I do overnight Thursday into Friday. Last week got screwed up, but Thursday into Friday I do overnight. So Friday and Saturday I'm like jello. I'm like so tired. And I know you do your thing on Friday night, and then and Saturday you do. So I'm like half the time I'm sleeping and I'm not even conscious. And I wake up and I'm like, who's this? Who's fighting? Who on Twitter? What? And I'm like watching this one's podcast. I'm like, oh my God. And then I go back to sleep and I watch and I go back to sleep. And then Sunday I'm like stabilized because I got to work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So it's crazy. So
if you speak to Scott again, tell him to check his bleeding messages. I sent him a message and he hasn't even read it.
Oh my God, I'm gonna yell at him.
And tell him
he was playing. What was he playing today? Oh, he got this new video game. So when he gets a video game, his consciousness is on the video. I try to get him to cast sometimes too, and he's playing his video games. So I will get. I think right now because I sent him the message, but he's playing a video game now, so I must have missed him. So because we just did 3 casts actually.
Yeah,
so
I know. That's why I said
I just banged them out. Yeah.
Tell him to check his messages. I sent him a message.
How dare you, Scott? No, I created a monster because I kept saying, you should get a PlayStation 4. You should get a PlayStation 4. And then he just bought a PlayStation 4. And then it's like, and then he bought games. And then it's like, I can't reach him. But that's good, though. I mean, I'm annoying anyway sometimes. So, all right. Well, we're getting out of here. Thank you, Yvette. And
my pleasure as always.
The donut lesson will return tomorrow.
Oh, I can't wait.
All right. Thank you, guys.
I can't eat. Thank you.
Take care. Bye for now.
Bye.